All right, and we are live. Welcome to the Turaco Creative Cast. This is a hangout stream. It's just gonna be casual. Anna couldn't make it tonight. She's got other stuff going on. So I decided to just draw, actually show you what I'm drawing. So I set up the camera like this, so hopefully you can see it. So I'm gonna be inking this page, and this is gonna be for the mini issue number 3 of Captain Goggles and Mask Woman. But before I get into that, let's go into my spiel. So you are on the Turaco Creative Cast. Welcome, Turacoteers. This is Frank, aka Captain Goggles, and there is a link in the description below. If you're not subscribed to the Turaco Creative Cast, please subscribe. We interview guests. Sometimes we just talk comics. We just talk about pretty much whatever we want, anything creative, or just what's on our minds. Sometimes we do casual streams, and like this one, this is a draw stream, so I'm just gonna be drawing and talking. There is a link. There's an invite in the comments. So if you want to hop on and join me for a little bit, go ahead. I'm probably gonna go on for maybe 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And like I said, I set up the camera here so you can actually see what I'm gonna be working on. Um, and if my co-host was here, I tell you to go subscribe to Anna Rob. we got our we got the link tree right there on the screen, and it's in the description below, so you can check that out. You can find my channel, Salazar Art Nation, and you can find Anna's channel. And in the description, there is a link to Shy Guy's channel. He's usually here modding. He might come in, I don't know, but like I said, if you want to join me, just come in, hang out for a little bit. You don't have to stay the whole time. You just want to say hi. Go ahead. There's a an invite in the comments. It's right there, and I'm gonna be drawing or not drawing. I'm gonna be inking this page for Captain Courage and Mask Woman. Uh, so this is a page. The layout and this rough pencils were done by Anna. And so I'm just gonna ink it and add some details. All right. So hopefully you can see that okay. All right. So it's let's ink. All right. Let's see. Do I want to use this brush? So and I just did a pretty rough just a rough layout, rough outline here. I'm just gonna go over this, and I'll probably go over it again and add some other details. And goggles looks like Casper. Casper, the friendly ghost. Oh, don't start. Okay. Let's draw the goggles here. I messed up a little bit, but that's fine. Let's see, we can add some a little bit more details. I give him a big chin. Yeah, I'm not liking that chin. All right, so like I was saying, this is what page is this for? Issue 3, mini issue 3 of the Captain Goggles and Mask Woman mini comics. That series, that little, no, not the series, but the storyline that I'm doing, it might be coming to an end, either with this issue or a fourth issue that's going to be closing up uh, pretty quickly. I think this one I'm gonna make it 16 pages. So, I'm gonna tell a little bit more. So it might end with this one, but I have a feeling that there's gonna I'm gonna have to add some extra pages, so there might be an issue 4 after all. But that is not the end of Captain Goggles and Mask Woman in comic form. It is only the beginning. I uploaded a video on my channel, the Salazar Art Nation. I think it was when did I upload it? It was last week. I think it was Friday, where I showed one of the pages and I talked a little bit about it. But I'll recap here if you didn't see that video. Um, we are rebooting this series, the storyline. And turning it into a graphic novel. So there's going to be more, a little more to it, and it's something we've talked about. Um, we've talked about before behind the scenes. Um, this mini comic series was just kind of setting it up, but we decided to, let's add some changes. Let's make it cooler, and let's just not worry about this continuity, because there's a little some well, I won't go into it. yeah, it could be told better. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And let me check the chats. So what was I saying? Yeah, we are rebooting this, and but I wanted to end out the series, finish it out, this mini comic series. So after this one is finished, and I'll see if there's gonna be an issue 4. If there is, I'll just finish that up. Um, that one might just be like just depending how much I put into this one. It might just be 4 pages. We'll see. It just really just depends. Um, I already got, let's see, in total I got 5 pages of this one already penciled out like this, and I did these already inked one, and also the cover, which I did that, which I might redo, which I have it here. I don't know if anyone wants to see it. Let me, is it this one? Let me zoom out. There's my artwork. And I did start the story here, so I guess this would be page 1. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this text. I think when I first did it, it was a little, the size was smaller, so I'm gonna fix that. I might actually change out the word balloons. But yeah, that's the here's the cover. Here's the title: Captain Goggles and Mask Woman in Bugging Out. Frank Salazar and a Raub. And that's under the Turaco Comics label, which it's we have an Instagram. So some of the stuff is already up there. Actually, all the newer pages that are penciled out, they're already up there. Oh, that's the first one. So you can go check them out if you want to. Go see it. They're not inked, so they're just these purple pencils. Should I give them these cartoony eyes? A little bit of pointy ears there. Oh, messed that up. And today I dropped another video on my channel. It's actually a review video of this tablet that I'm using. And I did some fan art for Jay and Adam. And you might not know who they are, but that's they host. Well, they have a channel. They have a channel on YouTube, and it's called Previewed. They react to things. They react to trailers, to episodes, uh, review movies, and it's a pretty fun show. So I joined their Discord. Which you can find the link in any of their videos. It's previewed, so you can go join, and it's fun, cool people talking about fun, cool things. It's actually it is fun. Actually, I'm enjoying just being there and talking with people. It's not a comics Discord, but there is a comic section because one of the things that Jay and Adam review the most is Marvel, DC, uh, anything superhero-ish, or just so there's a lot of talk about that. But it's not just about superheroes. It's really fun. But yeah, I did some fan art, and I drew them as Legos. So you can see the video that I just uploaded. You can see some of that where I'm drawing it. Let's see, anyone in the chats? Yeah, must be a slow day. Well, you know what? It is Labor Day. That's probably it for barbecuing and stuff. Ah. And I might just have to end the stream early. Because I don't know. Just enjoy the quiet. But yeah, you want to check out Jay and Adam's channel previewed. They think it was recently. I think was it today? It might have been today or yesterday, but they dropped a video. One of the things that they do, and they do it on the Discord channel. There's in the Discord server. There's a channel called Surprise J, and people will post stuff that might not necessarily Jay would like, but stuff that like just to playfully torture him with. So yeah, KFC has a big part of that, big part in that. So one of the uh, a trailer that they reacted to, it was two. or I think maybe this year, but it was two trailers, but one of them was the KFC related, and I'm actually the one that posted the trailer after someone else posted. It's about a book, so someone else posted the cover of the book, and I looked it up and found that there was a trailer and there was a link to that book. So I posted that, and so that was kind of cool. Like, oh, cool, something I recommended is being reacted to. Nothing I did. It's just a video I found. Let's see. Help. Game messages from another Discord. Man, I'm gonna mute them before I go live. Hmm. Doesn't look quite right. Oh. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Uh, okay. All right, so the fan art I did for Jay and Adam, I started off as sketch cards. I drew them as Legos, and I did sketch cards. So here, uh, okay, so here's Jay's card. It's Jay and Adam on previewed. You can see their hey peaches. That's one of their. That's how they open up the show. So yeah, so what I did with that, I'm gonna send them the sketch cards, but I also turned them into stickers because I bought some sticker sheets. And I made some Turaco stickers. You can see some here. Let's see. I'm not. showing anything I shouldn't. Okay, there. There's some other stuff too. It's not all Turaco. I got a little bit Captain Courage and some other stuff on here, but yeah, I did some stickers. Let's see. And actually, I gave some out yesterday at church to some of the kids. So it was really cool to see because I gave a one of the kids I gave him the Captain Goggles big circle sticker, and another little girl I gave her the Masked Woman, and they both put them on their clothes on like their badges or something. They're like, oh, cool. I was expecting to see them on like books or some of their stuff, but that was that was nice. That was fun seeing that. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna this is gonna be hard for me to draw. I know what this is. Okay, let me isolate that. Copy, delete. See if I can make that look better. All right, how does that look? Is there anyone in the chat? No. Okay. Oh, someone's watching. So let me know how this looks. I'll remove the sticker. There we go. That's what I got so far. Let's put it back up. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a glove. So he wears gloves, which it hasn't been like I haven't like uh, established it in anywhere in the storyline or anything, but I kind of see these as welder's gloves. Yeah, it kind of goes with the welder's goggles he wears. So yeah, I totally forgot it was Labor Day. That's why Shy Guy couldn't come on. And I just had other stuff to do. Other stuff came up, but she let me know in time. Which I almost like decided not to stream, but you know what? I'll stream for at least a little bit. I mean, 30 or 40 minutes. I mean, it's 9:31 now, and we are 31 minutes in. So I could just end it here and then just continue drawing off screen and not worrying that people are watching the ink live. But what's the fun in that? All right, so our known viewer, um, what are you up to? What do you got going on? You want to hop on? Come on down. Yeah. They'll always drop links, so might as well take advantage. Huh, it's a little, I guess yeah, that's it. That tangent was throwing me off. Got tangents. We got some tangents. So next week we got a guest lined up. So I might as well. I won't say who it is yet, but uh, it's someone we've been wanting to have on for a while. But I will say this: it's gonna be at a different time. So it's not gonna be at this time, which for me it's 9 p.m. Central. Uh, for Anna, it's uh, 7 p.m. Central. It's actually be a lot earlier because our guest has a busy evening routine, so we want to mess with that. So it's gonna be at, let's see, 5 p.m. history, so 4 p.m. Central, and that's 2 p.m. Washington time, 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's gonna be next Monday. I think that's fine for this. Oh, I probably should do the border. Now let's see. Should I do the border by hand? Oh, or just use the tools that I have and do a square. Okay, so we'll use The checkered pattern kind of doesn't throw me off, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't I didn't do this earlier. There we go. I didn't share this stream out. I think I shared it once on Facebook, and that was it. Usually I'll share it on all the other groups, but yeah. There we go. So lately I've been drawing Captain Goggles like he was a kid, so he's not a kid. He is an agent. So this one has a little bit of an anime feel to it, or a manga, a little bit of manga influence. And the pencils were done by Anna, like I mentioned earlier, and which which I think it's cool. It's finally one of these stories does have more of an obvious Anna influence, which they all do. I mean, the some of the storylines and some of the elements uh, she's she's responsible for. Okay, very good. Get an Instagram message. But you can actually see it more obvious here with her artwork, at least for pencils, which I'm keeping majority of them intact. She did very loose pencils, but so I have the freedom to add some detail. Oh look, we got Cyburns in the chats. Hey Cyburns. Just doing a draw stream. This is a page of mini issue 3 of Captain Goggles and Masked Woman. And like I was saying earlier, then I distracted myself. So Anna did the pencils, and I was saying it has a little bit of a manga influence, which I think it's funny and also cool at the same time because this story was going to be one that I was going to do for the manga 9 vote. And I kind of put it aside for a little bit, which if I had done it earlier, it wouldn't actually look like this. So it just kind of worked out that now Anna is she did these uh, pencil layouts, and I'm just kind of going over them. But yeah, so yeah, this is not gonna be in the manga. I I did do a masculine story for the manga, but I don't think it made the cut. Huh. I just realized Anna did these anime eyes, but let me just check. So I guess you only see it here. They're the superhero mask guys. I'll do the anime eyes. And check the jets. So I'm just going over the pencils. Just get this inked a little bit. Uh, I don't like that. And a little bit of details. This is where I come in. It's pretty well. It's funny, but it's a little amusing. I kind of rag on inkers a little bit. Um, playfully call it, and I only do this with my friends, not just random inkers, random people. But I was jokingly call them tracers, and I'm referencing Chasing Amy. Uh, but now I am officially a tracer because I'm doing the inks. So here, Palmieri, you got your revenge. Which most comic creators that I know that are indie uh, do their own work. They do everything. They do the pencils, they do the inks, typography, or not the text. Either it's fonts or just like their own. The type, that's what it's called. All right, so I'll do these speech bubbles on a separate layer. If I need to move them, I will. Yeah. And I'll add more detail here, but I'll do that a little later. I wanted to get the layout, most of the layout. Well, you know what? Is this an open panel? I think this might have been. Yeah, I think this is an open panel. So this panels right here. Let me check. What you're working on? What you're working in today? You mean the program I'm using, Medibank? And this is I don't know how much you caught that I was talking about earlier, but this is a page for mini issue 3, Captain Goggles and Masked Woman. This is the issue called Bugging Out. Let me just break this. So yeah, so like I was saying, this was going to be in the 9-volt manga because and it's not a secret because I have the pages up here. But they're gonna fight a bug that turns into a giant bug. So it's kind of a kaiju butterfly thing. Which I think, yeah, I have the. Let me show that page. Oh, I got a lot of layers. Let me make sure you're okay. Yeah. What did I? Oh, I heard something. There we go. So yeah, so here we got this bug coming out of this portal. Looks a little bit bigger there, but it's a small bug. This right now it's like this dragon worm type of thing. And make sure I got okay. And let me get the other page. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So it's 1, 2. I think it's this one. Ah, wrong. Uh, wrong page. I mean, it's the right page, but it's not the one that has the where he turns into. Oh, he's in butterfly form. Okay, here it is. So yeah, here it is. Here it is. It turns into a giant butterfly. Which I think right now it's still it's a big butterfly, but it's not like kaiju big. It's not like well, I don't think it's gonna be like that big, but it's not that gigantic. It's not monster size, but it's gonna grow. So yeah. So this is gonna take more than 8 pages to tell the story. Uh, so I'm gonna do that. Probably 16 pages. I think that will be a good number of pages for a mini comic, especially a bigger mini comic than what I'm used to doing. Okay, where is that? Another check there. So let's see. So I got the wolf here, and I could use a font because I do have sound effect fonts. Uh, or maybe I can try hand lettering it. Let's see. I like that one. Huh. What does that look? We got Dory Jones. Hey, Dory. Oh, is Dory still here? Is she leave? Oh, Dory left. Everyone left. There you are, Dory. Oh, that's weird. It says there's no one watching, but you just posted. YouTube. YouTube wants me isolated. Oh, cool. There's a, I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, but there is an invite in the comments, the top comments. So if you want to hop on, shoot the breeze a little bit. Yeah, it is weird. Let me click on. Yeah, it is weird. I'm still seeing here at the little window there. It says zero watchers. I'll find out later. There's like 50 people watching, but uh, I just couldn't see them. Look, Dory, I'm using my XP pen. Okay, now I gotta do this portal. This is Anna drew this portal. I had drawn like just a simple circle with just little circles inside, and then she's like, "Nope, I'm gonna make it a little bit more complicated for you." I'm just kidding. Actually, I like how this looks. I don't know if I can do it justice, but oh, yes, I can. Needs another one here. Do a central spiral. Yeah, I'll probably should have done that in a different layer. No. Oh, I see someone has joined in. Who could this be? Oh, but an accidentally kicker. Hello.
You didn't kick me, but I was muted.
Okay.
It's okay. I just got finished painting and I was about to like go get something to eat, but then I'm not really hungry and then I'm like I'm gonna be hungry and then I was like, oh God.
That's fine.
So
I might end in a few minutes, but it's nice to have someone here.
yeah, I literally turned the computer away from me and I I worked on a Spider-Man. I did a Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did my first superhero. Pretty proud of
Yay.
myself. And then it feels like every time I do anything on paper anymore, like I get done with it and then I'm jonesing to work on canvas. And so I worked on a canvas piece. I've literally been painting since I woke up.
Cool.
I was on The Richness with Rich Parada this morning, and then I painted more after that, and then I painted more after that. It's just uh, the one I'm working on now. She's almost done. She's right. Look, at my hands are all black because I'm like full of paint.
Okay.
What are you working on? What is that? It's like a
So
looks like a wave kind of spiral thing you got going on. What is that?
I'll zoom out. This is a portal, and it's from one of the mini comics that I'm doing.
A portal.
Captain
Okay.
Goggles and Captain Goggles and Mask Woman, and Anna actually did these pages, and I'm going over them. So I'll zoom out.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's what I'm that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going
So
over them, and then
cute.
I'll go and add a little bit more details. But this is
That's
a
super
portal
cool.
opening up, and something's gonna come out, which I have the page here somewhere. Oh, you can see it. A little creature comes out.
I know when I saw that there was a link to come in the studio, I had that like a momentary like, should I grab something to sketch? Should I grab something to draw? And then I'm like, I don't even know how long he's going to be on. And I had literally just put everything away. And so I was like, oh, well, I can come in and at least say hi, you
Yeah.
know? So, I was kind of pausing and relaxing between what am I going to, whatever is going to behoove me to do next. You never know with me. It could be all kinds of different choices. I got all kinds of projects.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've been
oh,
on for an hour, and there's Anna couldn't make it. She had like other stuff. She had to work. Um,
work thing.
and I I messaged a couple of people, but they couldn't make it. And then I remember like, oh, it's Labor Day. No wonder people are like, come
Oh,
on.
but he doesn't message me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Wouldn't have even noticed the message even if you had, because I had two other people message me while I was painting, and I was sometimes I look at my phone. Sometimes I look at my phone when I'm live, but
Yeah,
this painting I was doing today, the one I'm working on, man, she is gonna be another one of those pieces that I have kind of like a love-hate relationship with it until it's done. And she's way closer to what I like in what I'm seeing in my mind than what she was when I started. So I'm okay with that. She's not done. I put her back on the wall so she could dry, because
okay.
I put so much paint on her today, but so I don't know what she'll end up looking like. She'll be pretty close to what she looks like now, but there's only like I'm looking at this is I've got I think I might have told you this, but I when I do any canvas paintings now, I if I get to a place of kind of frustration or impatience or anything like that, I will force myself to stop, and I'll put it on the wall so that I can look at it hanging on a wall.
Hmm.
And oftentimes having it on the wall like that, I give it a few days and I keep looking at it, and I'll look at it and I'll see something I didn't see before, or an idea will come to me, something like that. And so that's what that's what she's doing now. She went back to the wall, so we'll see what happens next. Yeah. So otherwise, yeah, I haven't done much of anything really. It's just, more art, finish one art, do another piece of art, do another piece of art. Oh, and I had two of my spotlight shows this weekend. That happened. Yeah. So yeah.
Life is
I was pretty surprised I was willing to attempt a Spider-Man, and I did pretty good, except one of his legs is not proportioned exact. Like it's good enough, but it's definitely like I can still kind of tell it's not quite right, but it's all right. I'm okay.
yeah. I saw it on Instagram,
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
the Black Spidey.
Mm-hmm. Well, what else is new with you?
Let's see. What is new? Not, it's just regular stuff. We have a guest lined up for next week, but we're gonna film. We're gonna go live at an earlier time because
Okay.
they have a different schedule. So like, oh, that's not a problem. Actually, worked out because Anna is starting to work around this time.
Mm.
So so it actually worked out, and it's a guest she's been uh wanting to have on for a while. So definitely wanted to be uh, on that one. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, so we might change the time that we stream regularly.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on Anna's schedule because now she's starting to work at a later time. So,
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll play it by ear.
that's cool.
And after next week, she's gonna go on a little trip, so she's not gonna be here. So I might just either do some solo streams or just just take the week off.
Yeah, I know. I had my shows going, and then I was a guest on Rich's show this morning, and then um, I hadn't gone live to paint today, like on my channels at all, and I don't know that I will. It depends on how. It depends on if I get motivated to do anything else today, because I'm not burned out. I'm definitely not burned out, but I started a piece during Rich's show, and then I finished the Spider-Man, and then I worked on this painting. So I've had three projects come across. Like I've done, two are in process. I finished the Spider-Man, so at least he's done. Um, Whether I get motivated to do something else and whatever, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, the today I finished a piece that I was working on. It's just something I did um, for fun. I posted on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I had seen this picture of a landscape, and I was telling a friend of mine, it's like this big old mountain and big old ocean.
I saw the picture on your Instagram.
Okay, yeah, I was telling a friend of mine, like, oh, I see a giant dragon. He's like, what are you talking about? So I took a
Mm.
picture of it, and for a couple of days I was I just opaqued it and traced over it a little bit and then added more details. So I drew a dragon,
Ooh, I'm gonna have to
like
go back and look at it.
it's a giant dragon and it's like resting in the ocean. His head is like in the ocean. There's like a little fish.
Well, the piece I worked on during Rich's show this morning was a commission piece, and guess what my buyer wants?
What?
A phoenix rising from the ashes. She asked for it, Frank. I never gave her the suggestion. It was totally her question. It was totally her, it's a commission.
Yeah,
So that's what she asked for. And I was so excited. You know how I feel about the phoenix.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I get to paint a phoenix. How exciting. And so
That's good.
I sent her the first processed picture from after I was done on his show this morning, and she loves it. She loves what I conceived. Like, she told me I could do whatever I wanted in whatever, imaginative way I thought. All she asked for specifically, and the only specific she gave, was a phoenix rising from the flames or rising from the fire, was what she said. So
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. Of course, in my way. I'm doing it in my way. It
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
looks pretty good. I haven't
Did
put
you
it on
draw? Did you draw a walking phoenix going over fire?
No. No, the body of my phoenix is a female body. So
Okay.
she's got talons for, she's got talons and she doesn't have feet, so she's got like this kind of feet that a phoenix would have. And I didn't give her a face yet. I don't know if I'll give her a face, but we'll see. But she has a female form, but she has the huge phoenix wings, and I'm not done with her. She's got most the outline and the framing of the whole piece is done. Now it's mostly just adding some color and some detail. So So that was cool. And I look around my room, I'm like, oh my God. It's all clean and everything, but I'm like, what do I want to do next? Do I want to watch a movie and try to be bored? Which is so hard for me to do. It's so hard for me to watch a movie and not do anything. I end up grabbing my phone, or grabbing a piece of paper and a pencil. It's really hard for me to sit still and not paint or sketch or something. So.
I think last night I watched Gremlins on YouTube. It was free with
What?
ads, so I was like, oh,
The
Gremlins is
original?
here. Yeah,
I'm
the
assuming
original.
the original.
Yeah,
I
the
watched,
original.
I think it was not last night, but I think maybe the night before I got it. I wanted to watch Saturday Night Fever. And so I ended up watching Saturday Night Fever, but then I also said, "Oh, well, I'll just double feature this," and I watched the sequel. The sequel is called Staying Alive.
Yeah.
So I watched both of them.
Oh, cool.
And that one, I worked, of course, I still worked on some art project. I worked on an art project for part of it. But that one is at least, it's one of those movies where I will get into it and I don't get bored and I don't, um I'm at the point now where most of the time if I put a movie on, I'm putting it on for background noise more than anything. I'm hardly watching anything. I'm usually sketching or something while it's on. So, oh man. Well, I I saw you and I had to come in and say hi because you're so gracious and you come into my streams and you keep me company. And I think I am going to lay back and just kind of veg out for a minute or two or 10 or 20
Well, that's cool.
before
I'm
yeah.
about to end it too, so I might as well just end
Okay.
it now, and that way you can tell us where we can find you, Dory.
Oh man. Doris Jones Labors of Love is my handle on just about every social media platform there is, with the exception of Twitter. I am DJ Labors of Love on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Right.
but yeah, everywhere. Like I was lucky that I was able to get Doris Jones Labors of Love across all of them except Twitter. The only reason I couldn't with Twitter is because Twitter won't allow a handle that long.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
that's really the only reason why I had to just put my initials DJ. But yeah, that's where people can find me.
All right. Cool.
Thank
And we'll see
you.
about having you on as a regular guest. So
Yeah.
uh,
Well,
probably
let
either
let me
when
know.
Anna comes back from her trip next month. So that
Okay.
way she can it can be both of us and you. So.
Yeah. I would love it. She's a sweetheart and she's so wise. She's just
Oh,
so
she's
wise. Um, when we did that Diva Talk show, she was so like a lot of the things that she commented on when we were streaming. Remember I asked you
yeah.
to send her the link because I'm like, okay, and I don't know when I'm going to do another Diva series because I usually only do. Actually, technically, I usually only do one, and then I do what I do. I do something else. But this year, I did 3 different series. I have like 15 episodes of Diva Daily Living,
Oh wow.
and for this year, for 2021, and I need to. The main reason I haven't done another one, and I won't be doing another one anytime soon, is because the one we just finished, the one that you were on,
Mm-hmm.
it was the last of the writing that I have for volume 2 of my Diva meditation series. And so I don't want to, I can't, my head can't function to try to do two things. Okay, it sounds kind of ironic hearing me say doing two things at once, considering all the projects I have going. But so volume 2 is written for the most part. I need to do some major editing on it, some additions, some taking stuff out. And then I plan to publish that. And then once that's gone off my plate, then I can start conceiving, the themes and such for another series, whatever that may be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. So when that time comes, and depending on the format or depending on what I decide for volume 3, I might, that probably won't be till next year. I don't plan on. I was looking at my calendar and the time frame of things. So but the haiku series is running now, and when that's done, I will get out fulfillment to my whomever's backed it. I'll take care of that. And then my plan is to then put out my This Is Not Emotional Burlesque poetry collection. And I also have a spoken word poetry album those are my two big things I want to get done before the end of the year. And if I don't, it's no skin off my nose, because I've already published 4 books this year and produced an album. So if who's going to yell at me if I don't get them done, right? I'm the only person I answer to. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to get them out of the way. I do know that October, my last spotlight shows, the ones that I do for spotlighting, all of those end in October. I don't live stream my shows during November and December at all. And I take those months off. And I usually take, I just started this. This is my second year of doing the spotlight stuff. So I have every one of my shows booked through the end of October. They're all booked. So once I do my last stream, I think it's the 30th. It's scheduled on the 30th or something. I will be off streaming. I won't, I'll still probably stream live, I'll probably go live and paint and do art streams, but the spotlighting shows will go into its off season.
Okay.
So yeah, but that's where I'm at. That's what I'm up to. It was nice to sit in and visit you. I'm gonna get out of here and go.
All right.
Consider. I had some little peanut butter crackers, and now I think I woke up my appetite. So I think I want to go get. I think I want to go get real food now. So thank you.
Cool. No problem. No problem.
Bye, Frank.
Bye. All right, and with that, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone who stopped by, everyone who commented. I'm probably still gonna work on this just off screen, but you can find me on Salazar Art Nation. You can find me on Twitter or on Instagram under the same name, and on Twitter at Nation Salazar. Mostly I just post links, and sometimes I'll post what I'm working on, but usually I just post more often on Facebook and on Instagram and also on YouTube. And there is a link in the description below. There's a link tree, so you can go check out my mini comics. My comics, I got them on Gumroad. So if you wanna buy the digital versions of Captain Goggles and Maskwoman, issue 1, issue 2, and also the Maskwoman's Field Journal, which is a standalone story that takes place before Maskwoman meets Captain Goggles, just a little bit before. You can get that, and there's also some printouts that come with that. I think I have it on sale for $4, so you can grab that before I raise the price. And you can find Anna Raub also in the link tree below. You can check out her YouTube channel, Anna Raub, on Instagram, Anna Raub Arts. and she's got some cool stuff in her her Teespring store. And I also have we also have the TuracoCreativeCast Teespring store, so you can buy some cool merch, a Make Comic Snacks Shoes T-shirt, some Turaco shirts and mugs. So check that out. Thanks everyone for coming, and we'll see you next Turaco, next time, same Turaco channel, different Turaco time. So we'll see you then. Bye.